Welcome back people. Today in this video we will see about documentation in HTML. We cannot learn everything in one night nor we can remember it. That is why we have HTML documents. Documentation. It is very important in our learning journey as a web developer. One of the necessary skill in becoming a great web developer or in fact any sort of developer is getting good at finding out how to use information available to us and use it to our leverage, and it involves getting good at using the internet. How we find an information that we need in order to solve a problem is very important to solve a problem itself. So I prefer documentations like MDN, which is developed by Mozilla, and MDN stands for Mozilla Developer Network. It contains a lot of documentations related to every available element or tag of HTML. Some other good sources of documentation are W3 School. Even this has everything you need in order to get an introduction, learn about all the elements. One other website is devdocs.io, which also serves the same purpose, but this is much easier to use. So go to elements under HTML and you will see a list of elements about which you can learn. You have almost 138 elements. Let's select something. We've been learning about headings. So let's select H1. You can see a free demo, a demo, and the output when you use the element. You can also see the attributes, usage notes, and so on when you use devdocs.io. These resources will come in handy when you are creating your own project. So we already learnt about heading tag h1 to h6. Then so the output will be as follows. So h1 is the biggest heading and goes all the way to h6, which is the smallest. Now let's create our very own website, and I've created a folder named HTML personal website, inside which I'm going to create a file and name it index.html. Index.html is the name that most of the developers give to their homepage. Now let's go to plugins and install a plugin called HTML boilerplate. So the one you see here, HTML boilerplate, that's I've installed this plugin. This gives us a basic boilerplate to work with. When you type HTML and press HTML5, file gets auto-filled with the basic HTML boilerplate. Boilerplate is nothing but a template or a code template. You can reuse this template for different projects. Always remember to save your file so that the modification that you make gets reflected on your web page. So now let's go back to our boilerplate and I will explain the basic template. So the first line, doc type HTML, represents the document type. This tells the browser that we are using HTML5. The next line is HTML tag. So HTML tag has an attribute language is equal to EN, which represents English. So when you use the internet, you can see websites in many other languages. So we are telling the browser that this document, that is this HTML file, should be rendered in English. The HTML tag contains two elements, the head and the body. The head contains information about the website like character set, HTTP equivalent, name, and title. So we will learn about these meta tags in later part of this series, but for now, title is the name of the website that is displayed on the tab. Let's name it Supporting Tech. Now let's look into the body tag. The body tag contains the element that gets displayed on the website itself. Now let's create a basic website for ourselves. EM stand for emphasize, which is similar to italicizing a text. Strong is like using bold, and P is for paragraph. So anything within the paragraph tag will be displayed as a paragraph. So the numbers here represent a symbol, and to find this you can go to UTF-8 character set and search as symbols. H stands for horizontal rule. It creates a straight line. You can also adjust the thickness of the line using the attribute. So we will complete our website with this. Let's save and run this file. So this is our website as of now. You can see the title that we gave supporting tech here, and H1 tag gives a bigger heading, and strong gives bold letters, and EM, that is emphasize, gives italic letters, and the number that we gave here gives a victory symbol. As we go on with our series, we will create a website for ourselves. So that is it for this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to Supporting Tech.